This is your Fox 47 News Flash.
Welcome to your Fox 47 News Flash from the Digital Newsroom. I'm Chris Lewis, and these are the top stories that we're following. The Vice President of the United States visited Michigan on Wednesday. Vice President Mike Pence was in Holland speaking on behalf of the Keep America Great campaign, along with former White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders. During the event, Pence spoke on the expert who brought up President Trump's 13-year-old son, Barron, during Wednesday's public impeachment hearings. The pro-impeachment Stanford law professor made a quip about Barron's name while testifying in the hearing. Democrats should be ashamed. Enough is enough. This sham impeachment should end, and Congress should get to work on issues that matter to the American people, Pence said. While in the state on December 4th, Pence also met with Michigan faith leaders and participated in a roundtable discussion with community leaders. A Michigan State police trooper has been sentenced for the car crash that killed a DeWitt man back in July. The Lansing State Journal is reporting that Brian Wiles will have to serve 1 year of probation and pay a $1,200 fine and complete 160 hours of community service. Wiles pleaded guilty back in November to misdemeanor reckless driving. Wiles was initially charged with a misdemeanor moving violation causing death in connection with a crash that killed David Engel. Court records indicate Wiles pleaded guilty to reckless driving in Clinton County's 65th A District Court. The crash occurred in the area of southbound 127 and Cutler Road. State police determined Wiles was at fault in the crash. Police said Wiles' patrol vehicle with overhead lights and sirens activated crashed into a semi-truck. The crash caused a semi-truck to strike the rear of another vehicle, killing Engel, police said. Following the crash, Wiles was treated and released from the hospital. The semi-truck driver was uninjured. Wiles remains on administrative leave pending an outcome of an internal Michigan State Police investigation. A local pastor is teaming up with the city of Lansing to help low-income families get on the path to homeownership. Pastor Stan Parker will be welcoming a family to a newly remodeled home Thursday on Lansing's east side. The house on the 1000 block of Dakin Street was slated for demolition until the East Side Community Action Center renovated it. Now the home is ready for the family to rent, with the plan to eventually own it. It's not just a rental program, but it's got a purpose in mind, where if you want to move from being a renter to actually a homeowner and you want to receive the benefits of homeownership, this program is for you, Parker said. You can see the home for yourself on Thursday, December 5th. The home will be open from 4 until 6 p.m. A 19-year-old from Michigan is suing Juul over his nicotine addiction. Malik Al-Jamal claims that the company orchestrated efforts to addict a new generation of teens and young adults to nicotine. In the lawsuit, Al-Jamal says that he was reached out by the company through a social media marketing blitz. He says that Juul was under a duty to disclose knowledge of health consequences associated with vaping. He said to overcome his frequent nicotine cravings, he used his Juul e-cigarette constantly throughout the day, consuming at least 1 pod a day. Al-Jamal claims in the lawsuit that at the time he began using Juul, none of the company's advertising, marketing, promotion, packaging, or website disclosed any health consequences. He said he began Juuling at 16 years old and remembers perceiving the product as harmless yet intriguing. He said when he first started, he was not aware that Juul contained nicotine. He said after using it, he became severely addicted to nicotine and now struggles to function without nicotine. In September, Juul Labs said it would stop advertising its products in the United States due to an outbreak of lung illnesses due to vaping. Learn more about all of these and all of Mid-Michigan's breaking news on fox47news.com.